Okay, what I want to focus on here is showing you how to actually get the hex color. So if I click on that color, the rainbow, then you will see as I move this around, the color changes and so does the code just below that. So as I move this around, that color changes. And as you can see, I can also click on any background and I can go ahead and change that color. So the value changes as I change my color. And you watch me do this a couple of times and I say, uh-oh, now I don't know what my color was, but I wrote it down last time I was experimenting and I found the color that I really liked. I saved that, and that's why this is really important, because if you need it for anything else, you can go back and there's your color. Okay, so now that we've seen that, we are going to go back to Canva so that I can show you a couple of other things. Mainly, I want to focus on showing you the hex code as well as font size, weight, color, all of that kind of stuff. All right, so here's my turquoise, but instead of me thinking, oh gosh, I think it was some kind of turquoise that I wanted, instead of doing that, I'm going to go back to my page where I'd already decided exactly what that was, and you'll see this background color hex code here. But just to review the assignment, you're supposed to create social media content that can be YouTube channel art, podcast cover art, logo, or some social media infographic. So for what we're creating, this is the hex code that I want. So I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'm going to plug that into Canva. And there it is. So there is the exact color, because remember in the lecture I said we're not guessing or thinking that something sounds about right or looks about right, but rather we are using that exactly, the exact color. Okay, and now I'm going into the font, and that is the font that I want, Bebas New, and I want that to be bold, and I want that to be white. But if I click on a different color, there it's black, there it's blue, or yellow, but I know that I want it to be white. So I'm going to choose that, and then I'm going to go over and make sure that my secondary font is exactly what I want, and it is Nor'Wester, and that's what I wanted. So it's important to keep a record of the different things that you're building so that you can go back and you can review that. Now, certainly Canva, when you upgrade to the Pro version, it will do that for you, but you can also just as easily create this by just keeping a record of what these tools are, and that's certainly what we're asking you to do this week for this deliverable. Once you're all done, you're going to go ahead and download that. You can search this here so that you've got different file type options. GIF is one of them. That's fairly new, as is the MP4. This can actually be an animated one. I did a different one that's animated. And that's it. Hope that was helpful, guys.